Hey, I'm Johnny Elder, and I'm going to show you around my classroom for all of high school. Sat in this chair and did my studies on that computer at that desk. That concludes the tour. So, basically, I have been in online learning since fourth grade. I went to a regular brick and mortar public school from kindergarten through third grade. And then when I was transitioning into fourth grade, the teacher that I was assigned, we found out didn't really teach the students too much. That typically the students that came out of his classroom were considered to have lost the year. And prior to prior to this turning point when I was going into fourth grade, I had excelled in my classes. I was in high abilities, and I didn't want to risk losing the year. So my parents pulled me out of that school and put me in the Hoosier Academy virtual school. Originally, the plan was I would just do fourth grade year in virtual school and then go back to public school. But once we got into this virtual school, we realized just how wonderful it was, how much I loved it. Um, it, it gave us so many new opportunities. See, originally I would have to go to one online class connect a week, and then the teachers would be in that class connect. They'd do sort of like a homeroom, and then I would just have to go on and learn and teach myself, and my mom would have to, help teach me some things as a learning coach. And if I needed extra help, then I could contact the teacher and talk that way. Middle school and high school were different. I had a class connect every single day, and that still wasn't too bad. The teachers would be in there for each subject. They would, explain the lessons, they would teach what we do, and then we would work through things together, and then I would be able to go on and take my quizzes, take my tests, and everything. And it just worked out great that way. A big plus for online schooling, for me at least, was that my family has had a lot of health problems throughout my life. Both of my parents have had some severe, uncertainty due to health issues, and this school has allowed us to have some grace. Like, we don't typically know when they're going to be in a hospital or have a doctor's appointment coming up or whatever. So being able to work ahead and have some grace in regards to that was wonderful. That knowing if they would end up in the hospital, that I was at least a week ahead in all my classes, so I wouldn't fall behind or what I missed. It was really comforting. And on top of that, even if I was not working ahead, if we had to go to the hospital or something, I would be able to take a laptop with me and do the work from there and carry on like nothing happened. Doing this also allowed me many opportunities to travel and just experience life. I've had an internship at a church and have met some wonderful people, made some, had some wonderful experiences, built some wonderful relationships, and I've been on many vacations that I would not have been able to do if I had still been at brick and mortar school. But by being in virtual school, I've had the freedom to get out and explore, and it's been wonderful. I always make sure to recommend online learning to pretty much everyone who asks. You see, a lot of people typically expect that it would disconnect a student from the outside world, but that's really not the case. I did online learning for a very long time, but I still have many really good friends that I've met through church and also through my school itself. They've done field trips, they've done, various meetups that it's just it's not all that different from the relationships that are built at regular public school. So this fall, I am starting the business administration program at Ivy Tech Community College. I'm going to be there for 2 years, hoping to get a degree in business administration. And then after that, I will be transitioning to most likely AU, Anderson University, and I still want to have a basis in business, but I'm looking to go into some sort of ministry role. I'm not 100% sure what that looks like yet, but I have 2 years to figure that out. So, yeah, I've been Johnny Elder. Thanks.